as it moves toward the north coast, but a Category 4 hurricane is more than we have experienced before moving across the island. Gilbert was a Category 3 hurricane when it moved over Jamaica. It became Category 4 when it was heading to the Cayman Islands. Ivan was a Category 4 hurricane, yes, but the center did not pass over the island. Beryl was also a Category 4 hurricane, but it also did not impact us with a landfall. We have not had this experience before. So it's important for us to consider this as an extraordinary situation. Center is expected to move off the island later on Tuesday, but the conditions are expected to linger even as the situation, as the center or as the hurricane itself starts to move even over eastern Cuba. We will continue to experience spiral bands from the system moving across the island. Those can produce more torrential rainfall. Lots more of the flooding is likely to take place even after the eye of the system has moved off.
You know, I wear one of those rings that keeps track of your health and well-being, and yesterday the ring kept saying, "Girl, what's wrong? Why are you so stressed? What's going on?" Well, I'm stressed about Hurricane Melissa, and I just wanted to say to everybody who loves Jamaica, has visited Jamaica, loves reggae music, loves Jamaicans or a Jamaican, please get yourselves ready to help and support the rebuilding of the island, because we're going to need help. We're going to need your help. We're going to need your one drop, one love on the beat, boots on the ground, barrels shipped to the island. We're going to need your help. And I just want to say that before the storm. Thank you.
So that is Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Some of the hardest hitting parishes like St. Elizabeth, Trelawney, Montego Bay, just, parishes up that side are the ones that are most affected by Hurricane Melissa. And we will rebuild again. It will take time, but we will get there. Tourism is what makes our dollars, and I know people can't wait to come back to Jamaica. I was at this airport about a month ago when I went to Jamaica for my birthday, and to see it now, it's just shocking. But we will rebuild. We will come back so we can welcome all our guests.
I appreciate you, sir. Respect. Yes. Where you from? Indiana.
Pittsburgh, PA.
Pittsburgh. New Jersey. Where you from? Philadelphia. Jersey. Where you from?
No.
All right. Where you from? Florida. Where you from? All right. All right. All right. My lovely lady, where you from?
Montreal, Canada.
Montreal.
Now, this is some of the support that we're getting in Jamaica from countries around the world. And this, I know one of the countries, El Salvador, that is here to help us, and other countries. So we want to shout out to them. Thank you for taking your time, coming to Jamaica to help in Jamaica. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. Happening right now, there are desperate rescue and recovery operations going on right now across Jamaica. Drone video shows miles and miles of devastation. Hurricane Melissa slammed into the western part of the island as one of the most powerful Atlantic storms in more than 150 years. The Sean Paul Foundation is on the ground in Jamaica right now, helping to provide needed food and supplies. Jamaican music superstar Sean Paul is joining us right now from the capital of Kingston. This is your hometown, and glad you could be with us. And we have a connection here that looks pretty good. So I'm wondering, how did Melissa transform the town, the community, as you have known it all these years?
Well, Kingston wasn't a place that was heavily hit. We were shooken up. We definitely got a lot of water in every building. We got, a lot of strong breeze. However, the bulk of the damage was done in St. Elizabeth, Montego Bay, places like Trelawney and on the north coast. 90% of the houses in Trelawney are gone. The other 10% that are remaining are roofless. People are homeless. They have no running water. They can't bathe. More that's come into their house been blown through wood, through rain and water getting in there, and they have nowhere to bathe. There's sanitary conditions are crazy. Mm-hmm. The smell, I'm being told, is awful. I know people have gone down there. Mm-hmm. People are going down there as we speak to clear the way to get there. The roads are impossible to get there, and how people are surviving is almost impossible. So I've teamed up with Food for the Poor JA, which is an organization that has always supported people in dire need. We get food to them and cleaning items and sustenance, things like that will help them for now. Yeah. However, people can go to these two trusted organizations. One is foodforthepoorja.org and one is supportjamaica.gov.jm. Those two, if you guys could display that for me, would be a very great help. Those two are getting food to the people who are directly in need and cleaning supplies to the people who are directly in need of that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about destruction and devastation, it looks like a bomb hit out there. And, it's just, to me, another instance where we can look at how the weather is behaving, and we can see our shoreline in Jamaica. We know that it's eroding. We know that, the climate is being affected. We feel it as a smaller island. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, everyone who has ever tried to, has ever had, a great time in Jamaica, even if you enjoyed just a beer coming off of a cruise ship for a few hours, give $10, give $1, anything that you can to those two organizations. We will ensure that these people and the images that you're seeing right now will get help that they truly need,
Yeah, because the devastation, it is unbelievable. Western Jamaica being hit the hardest. We're looking at these pictures. I mean, roofs off. I mean, just unrecognizable. And for any of us who have enjoyed, your beautiful country, I mean, this is just hard to believe. And I know you've been on social media and you've been encouraging people, to offer assistance in any way, even describing that, what Jamaica is going through is really, really tough right now. So I wonder, what are you hearing from people about the ongoing searches, for family members. While we're seeing a lot of folks who are lining up in some places who are able to get some kind of supplies, I mean, the ongoing search for people is extraordinary as well.
Yeah, the toll is not yet known.
Yeah.
And there are animals out there that are affected. You see, St. Elizabeth is our food basin. So basically a lot of farms out there, a lot of farmland. And so the smell that people are smelling, people are saying it's from a lot of animals that have, dead animals. We are trying to get a toll on a tally of what it's, what it's going to be. But this is a long-term process. It's going to be months. I went through Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, and we didn't have school or light for about 3 months almost. It happened in September, and I didn't get back light at my house until near December, or just about the first week in December. So this is going to be even worse. Right now, every generator on the island is working, and it's everybody's trying to find some way to find back some form of normalcy. And the best thing, or the quickest thing that we can do to help people's ease, is to give to those two organizations, especially Food for the Poor. As I said, they do that on a regular basis every day without a natural disaster, and so they know the places to get the funds to the food to. And all of that.
All right. Message received. Rapper Sean Paul and humanitarian Sean Paul, thank you so much for being with us. Of course, we're hoping that a lot more assistance and aid is certainly coming your way there in your home country of Jamaica. All the best, and we continue to pray for everyone who is in such incredible, great need right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody helping and sending out the word. And also to all Jamaicans abroad, stay strong. You'll soon hear from your family. There's a lot of people who still can't hear from their families out there. I've been in contact with a few. What's really a problem is that they can't, even if they get the phone charged, there's no self-service at times.
Very spotty.
So it's hard.
All right. Well, you are doing a great job of communicating both ways and helping people stay informed. We thank you so much. All the best.
Appreciate everybody helping out. Thank you very much.
All the people who are waiting on the food and the supplies, we're getting it to you. So hang tight, stay tough.
As soon as this happened, we knew we had to jump to action. We knew that the best people to get things to actual people and the lowest cost of administration is Food for the Poor. Sean Paul Foundation always works with Food for the Poor. When Jamaica needs help, we jump to action. We're out here packing things up with our family, our friends, our co-workers. Maximum speed that these packages can get to people is the main thing right now.
Food for the Poor Jamaica will get the necessities to the people who need it the most. Some of us here fail to pack out and get people aware of what's going on.
I'm here today because I think it's really important. I brought my kids, I brought my niece to show them that, it's all about appreciation and helping. Today we are at this station and we're packing out toilet paper, we're packing toothpaste, sanitizer, vape, and lotion to those in need across the island.
We love!
Everybody, this is Shaggy. I'm on my way to Jamaica. Just going out with some supplies. Stuff like that. We also have the bay of the plane filled with supplies. Of course, you all know about the devastation that Jamaica has gone through from Hurricane Melissa. I'm asking everybody to help and make sure that you donate. You can go to foodforthepoor.org, or you can also go to supportjamaica.gov.ja, and just landed in Jamaica and we offload everything that came out of just the cabin itself. Over there you can see we're offloading everything from under the plane. These wonderful guys from Jamaica, all of these guys here who work here, help us to take this off.
and we're heading straight to St. Elizabeth after this. So, Dan the man made it happen. We all coming here. No. And we all here. All right?
We just the support.
Right there. All right? Let's get.
So everyone, if you want to donate, this is Shaggy's Make a Difference Foundation. Now, I'm doing people that we know will deliver on what is needed. I know, you have organizations like the Red Cross, places like that, but some people, they don't have all that confidence in such a wide organization, large, so they'd rather go local.
It is heartbreaking. I never thought in a million years that I would be in the situation trying to get help, and with little to no communication. We can't reach no officials, no emergency teams. The best help we have received after the hurricane is from security personnel from the Lacovia police station who tried to get us medical assistance, but to date nobody has come because they too are flooded. They have lost their homes, and we're just not sure what to expect from this. But it feels like a total reset for us right now, a total reset. And I'm hoping and praying that help can reach us soon, especially the persons who are between ages 72 to 86. I don't have any medical experience. The task of a shelter manager is voluntary, and the most I can do is just ask for help in whatever way we possibly can.
Sounds like you're doing your very, very best for these people. You have elderly people inside the shelter, some of them unwell?
Very unwell now, and that's why we need any form of medical assistance now. I know for one of my shelterees she's the oldest. Since the incident, she has been totally out of it. She's not speaking, but however, if we try to communicate with her, then she will make, but it shows you the level of trauma that she has underwent, because...
how bad was it here, if you can encompass it in words?
It was very terrible. So they were using the bottom half of this building. They had to evacuate during the hurricane. They had to flee the bottom half of this shelter and go over to the block B of the school. And they have to be taking turns. So when the wind is on that side, they have to come to the front. When the wind is on the front of the building, they have to be going to the back. So all their clothes and blankets that they were provided with all got damaged. So they have to be sunning them now in order to. So they were out of bedding, proper beddings. So they have to be sleeping on desks and tables, and some sitting in chairs just to get a sleep.
Some people are sleeping in chairs?
In chairs. In chairs.
So basically all you've got is a roof and...
Just a roof, and that's it.
People may not know if they can send help. In Westmoreland, we have a lot of dead bodies here that needs to be removed. Some of them are from 2 days, 3 days, and 1 day. We need them to be removed. However, we heard that the road is clear from Montego Bay coming up. So if you know what we meet the residents, they meet with the dead body them at the part where they can't reach, we are going to meet And the police van meet up to one they can't stop. But at this point, the dead body them need to move. Remember, we don't have water and fly, and this thing not going to work. So we need help in Westmoreland. Too much dead bodies here that needs to be removed.
Well, go on, everybody. This is our new reality in Jamaica. We are completely devastated. This is what I don't put this shirt on to come to you as Food Boss. I come to you as Matthew. I just took a drive and my place is completely destroyed. Everybody's place around us is, if not completely, just almost destroyed. It's apocalyptic. The roofs are gone, the clothes are wet, the place is complete. Well, not annihilated, but complete destruction. We're thankful for life. we give thanks that everybody that has made it out safe is safe, and we build from this. We get stronger. I mean, we can't build without life, so we're thankful and grateful to have life. But it's rough. It's a rough scene. I'll try to show you exactly what's going on around me, and just so that we could help people, help Jamaica. And all I can ask is pray for us.
And people, you see, when I make dirty Melissa wash away, but I want to know if you stick up in that and really listen to this. Don't sell no land, yeah? You see, when I start me pass, don't sell no land. Because I really feel like, say, them are going to try to send in foreign aid, if say them are going to help with. Like how it landfall down at St. Elizabeth, which is the bread basket of Jamaica, where a whole heap of food plant. Farmers, me I beg you know, any food when I got plant from now, save it and store it and save where the seeds them. Jamaican people, we must go back to train partner and saving and building a community and sharing food. Don't take none of these foreign aid people something and don't make them trick you into selling your land. Yeah? Jamaican people, come home and buy up on a land. Buy up your land, Jamaican people.
Americans in Jamaica, you must stop complaining. Bumbaclot! Why? Because real Jamaicans are having real issues. They're losing their homes. They're losing everything. They're losing their loved ones. This is the worst hurricane to hit Jamaica in almost its history. And so nobody cares that you're sitting in the comfort of your hotel, or nobody cares that you missed your flight because, yes, there's a hurricane. Bumbaclot! But everybody, all the Jamaicans are just saying, get out and don't come back. Well, I'm letting you Jamaicans know I love America. Ja is the maker, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. I love all my Jamaican brothers and sisters, and I'm sending lots of love, light, and health, and sending this energy to push the storm away so you guys can start to rebuild and heal Jamaica. But please, Americans, get out of Jamaica and quit making your little whiny videos, because real Jamaicans are having real problems, all right? Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president of TikTok.
You know, Hurricane Melissa damage to country real bad. One Jamaica. Big up Jamaica. We have the Jamaica flag them. Together we're going to come back stronger. We shall rise again. One Jamaica. We are going to enter the country. Show the respect. Lights up. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our guide through countless hours. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. We shall rise again. Justice, truth be us forever, Jamaica. We love Jamaica. Ooh. Jamaica. Jamaica. We
Yes, everyone. So I just wanted to make a quick video just to show where you could donate, what's going on. And this is Shaggy's, this is what he has on his page as far as donation goes. Now it says aid for St. Elizabeth. Of course, not everything will only go to St. Elizabeth, but right now they are the most infected of all the parishes in Jamaica. I mean, you know, a lot more damages, but then you have Trelawney, you have Montego Bay, you know, places like that are very affected. Now, another thing I wanted to say is they lost their hospital, and people like the Red Cross, those places, they're good charities, but some people are not very trusting of such huge charities in the sense that you donate your money and you're not quite seeing where it's going to. While if you are a charity that's run by someone that's respected and known, like a Shaggy, a Sean Paul, you know, those Jamaican artists, and people will more give to them. I've also seen a couple YouTubers that my mom listened to. They're good people like SoFlo and oh my gosh, J Progress. They themselves, you know, starting something to help in Jamaica. So we get when people are not trustworthy to large companies or organizations. But right here is Shaggy's. There's a number for you to call if you need to give them assistance, and just pray for Jamaica. The most important thing right now is that people are safe. I don't see anyone sending down like tents or any place, because I'm wondering, where are these people sleeping? I'm sure not everyone is in a shelter. So if they could just start by sending stuff down where people can have a place to sleep, cover their heads, beds, mattresses. Food is never a complaint, but just other things that are important for people to have. Another thing that's disheartening to hear with Jamaica is everyone keeps saying Jamaica owns nothing. They don't this, that. They were saying, why can't you use the hotels? And I get it. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some people are just nasty and don't know how to keep clean other people's places, right? So sometimes I do understand why hotels won't offer aid, because people come in there and instead of being appreciative and respectful, they'll trash the hotels. Not everyone. Like those who are disabled with young kids, you know, if it's possible. But, you know, I get why they would not be in a rush. That's why I said stuff like the tents and, you know, things like that. Another thing with is that people are saying Jamaica has so much money, but instead of them doing it what needs to be done from the island, they're using it in other ways. I hear they're talking about the Chinese taking over Jamaica, the Spanish taking over Jamaica, the Indians from the Middle East taking over Jamaica. And I'm not quite sure how true those are, but if it is, I mean, we gained our independence, yes. Countries borrow, they this, they that, but to sell your island just for, you know, just as long as we have something, our dignity, something where we could say it's ours. If you know, if they're, hopefully it's not true, but a lot of that's been going around that Jamaica is not Jamaica the way we used to know it, that Jamaica does not own any of the beaches because of all of the hotels that people purchase from other countries. They're in control. And another thing I don't like is, I don't like if you're not a Jamaican and you move to the island of Jamaica, fine, you want to do your business there, but don't take over the island like it's yours and then disrespect those who are really from the island. I don't want anyone from any other country going to Jamaica and feeling like they're better and not treating the Jamaican people with respect because you're on our island. So don't think you're coming to Jamaica feeling like you're better than. Don't do that. And that's all I've been hearing on social media, is that we own nothing because all these foreigners. But other than that, give, donate, whatever you can, and God bless Jamaica.